Okay, everyone, real quick, this is Doc Williams, and today we're going to be talking about Community Building 101 and how you create your own community with impact. So, before we give examples, it's really important that we understand what you're going to be doing with this community, how this makes you feel. And so, we have a few questions to consider before we give you examples and for you to dive in deeply with different types of communities that have been built. So things that are to consider: how much do you want this to be part of your business? Where does this fit in the product suite? So are you making this a free community and then it leads into your paid launches? So you're gathering a lot of people and then you're looking at a conversion rate to go to your paid? Are you looking for this to be your intro to your product suite, where this is more of a less of a commitment until they go to more group coaching or one-on-one coaching? You have to decide on how you're going to create that stair step and your bandwidth. How are you feeling with this? Does this feel heavy to you? Do you feel excited? It's really important to gauge, and I know a lot of people don't quantify that, but I think it's really important because a community is something that has to be sustainable. And at first, you're usually doing it yourself because you have to understand the ebb and flow, the feeling, the vibe of the community, and so you're going to be at the forefront before you even hand that out with moderators and etc. So you've got to decide on that. The next thing is level of engagement. So what does that look like? So instead of modeling it off of someone else that you see, you get to decide your community. So are you going to do one video a month? Are you going to be doing one video a week? Are you going to create only one topic? Or you have a series of topics already pre-planned? Is it just going to be a powwow for people to have support? You've got to decide on the level of support and what that looks like, and really build it out. Write out all of those things that you're thinking about. And then this kind of leads right into that last one: the purpose and result. So is this group going to be for a limited time? Is it going to be 8-week sprints? Is it going to be ongoing support? What is the purpose and result of the community? Now, after you take the time, and you might want to pause this, write down notes before you go into this next thing, and I encourage you to do that. Now it's to look at different examples of how you can build communities. Now, there are a few different examples. We're going to look at Tara Chantilly, I think her new last name McMillan, and then LCK, which is Lori Christian King. Different styles, different purposes, how they enter the funnel and all those things, but wanted to give you some ideas. So what works is actually a community and a podcast. So that's all they have. They have the podcast that's free. It used to be the Creative Live podcast, and then it shifted into What Works. And then from there, it is a community where you're getting, just direction, and she has sprints throughout the year and all those things. But it allows creatives to know what's going on and really to build your own network. And again, she is narrating certain topics, but really it's just people collaborating, and it's self-sustaining. She's not really in there teaching a whole lot. She has a series of different teachers that she has collaborated with throughout the years, and they are helping. And then she has moderators. But again, it's a community base where everyone's helping each other, and it's to collaborate and grow your business. So then we have another one, Lori Christian King. Hers is Strong and Well Fed. It's an 8-week program to get your nutritional, education, journaling, all those things with group coaching. And then you can stay in the group additionally, but it's sprints of 8 weeks, right? So there's intention, but really people are there, and after the behavior, seeing what happened, people stayed because people wanted the ongoing support, right? She thought that she was just going to create more groups over and over again. That's not what her behavior of her clients wanted. Now, these are two very different examples, but again, I think it's really important to note, they have different funnels, product funnels, and there's different positioning of why they have it. Tara does not want to work with people one-on-one. She wants her behavior to be felt on the podcast because that's where she really wants to be connected with a certain selective amount of people, and then she wants to give the resources to her community and have the community really be ongoing. So that's one style. Now, for more information and to really understand how people are taking this to the next level, you can look at Mighty Networks, which is a platform where you can create all your different types of groups that you want. Really stylized. It can be an app. It can do all these things. Um, you can see the different styles that people use it, different features. But more importantly than even seeing um, the 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 examples of these great sites, if you look down here, scrolling, you'll see an example of all these other types of brands and how they use their different networks, how they use their communities using Mighty Networks, but for different reasons. Sometimes it's feedback to their main signature product, sometimes it's community. It's all these things, but it's really important that you might want to take a look at some of these brands and then look at their communities and see. But again, it comes back with intention. Find out what makes this community special. If your community or your target audience wants it, what are you providing them? Why is it so different than what's on the market? And then from there, understanding how to take this to the next level. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you soon.